What's up, everybody? It's Scott and John here. We're at Aspiria Fitness Center. We're going to guide you guys through our Dirty 30 class today. So I'm going to jump back in frame and demo our exercises really quickly here. And I'll have John lead us through a nice dynamic warm-up, and we'll get ready to get going. So for today, we're going to do 3 rounds. It's split between cardio and strength. There's 10 exercises per round. Those are like 5 cardio-based and 5 kind of strength-based, but we'll do them straight down the line in 10. While I'm doing my cardio, John will do strength, and then we flip-flop for each round and finish out the other set. If you got a partner or if you're working alone, you can just work down the line, and we'll repeat the whole block 3 times through, and then we'll get a nice cool down. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. Let's get our demo in first quickly, and then John will get us warmed up and we'll get ready to go. So all you need today is your body weight for the cardio portion, and we got 1 set of dumbbells that you can use for the strength portion. So grab whatever is heavy, appropriate for you. And of course we got a mat so that you can work on, or if you got some nice carpeted space that you want to use, you can do that too for some of our core sections. But for our cardio, we have 5 exercises, starting with jumping jacks, classic jacks, arms out to your side all the way up overhead. Try to stay up on those toes. We're going to do a knee drive on each leg for separate rounds. So we're going to have one leg planted forward, arms up overhead. We'll drive our knee and pull our elbows down to our side. So we stick on that leg the whole time. In between our knee drives, we're going to get down on our mat and do some tall plank shoulder taps here. So we're tapping opposite shoulder, and be sure to just hold a tall plank position here if you need to modify that. We'll get back up on our feet for our knee drives on the other leg. So I have my left leg forward. First time I'm going to plant my right leg now, and we're doing that same motion with our other knee, getting those elbows and arms involved as well. Finishing the cardio section with the drop squat. We start with our feet together, drop down and touch the floor, hop back in, and alternate those touches. We go straight through that into our strength portion for our second 5, or if you're John, you're going to start with the strength and go into the cardio for the second half. So our first strength move is an alternating thruster or alternating squat press. So squat down, drive that dumbbell up overhead, and you can break that up into a squat with a press if you need to. We'll go right into deadlift row combo. So we want to have a classic Romanian deadlift position, soft bend at the knee, into that position there where we hit a bent over row at the bottom and then squeeze glutes to finish the deadlift. Down on our mat for a leg lift or a knee tuck round. So your choice here, we can have a straight leg lift all the way up to the sky, or keep those knees bent, tuck them into your torso to get that core activation. We'll finish up. Our last 2 strength rounds will be alternating lateral lunge. So you can hold 1 dumbbell under your chin or hold 2 in your hand, however you choose. Or stepping to the side for those alternating lateral lunges, and finishing the last round for the strength portion down on our mat with that 1 dumbbell Russian twist in a seated position on the mat. Twist and tap that dumbbell side to side. So those are our 10 exercises. We'll do 3 rounds of that all the way through. Like I said, you'll see me and John switch. I'll do the cardio portion and then jump straight into the thrusters while he's doing his strength portion first, and flip to the cardio for the back half. So John's going to go ahead and lead us through a nice dynamic warm-up, and we'll get going.
Yeah, so first thing we're going to get into, going to stretch out our hamstrings. Going to start with a straight leg march, so make sure to keep those knees locked, keep them straight. Reach out in front, try to touch that toe. Going to reach our opposite hand towards our opposite leg. Keep alternating just like this. If you can, push yourself just a little higher and higher each time. Like I said, most important part is just going to be keeping that leg straight. Reach out, try to touch that toe. Good job. Now throw a couple more of these in there before we move on to the next one. And relax. Awesome. I'm going to move on to some arms next. Going to do some arm circles. So arms straight out, palms face down. Slow and controlled, starting with small circles. Act like you're drawing spirals. Get bigger and bigger with each one. Should be at a medium circle now, moving up to a big circle. Get a full range of motion, nice, moving those arms as wide as possible. Relax those arms down back at your side. Gonna go ahead and repeat that, this time with our palms facing up, and go in the opposite direction. I'm going backwards now. Same thing, drawing spirals with those hands, getting bigger and bigger, should be at a medium circle now. Now working our way into a big circle. Go ahead and reach a full range of motion, stretching those shoulders out. Now relax those hands down by your side. Next I'm going to get into a little bit of a jog, so I'll give you a little bit of a side view for this one. Going to just get into a nice jogging butt kick, just like this. Try to flick those heels back. Love these butt kicks, getting our heart rate amped up just a little bit as we transition into the workout period. A couple more warm-ups left. Go ahead and rattle off a couple more seconds of those butt kicks and relax. Awesome. Next one we're gonna go into here, gonna do a step over side lunge. So for this one, same leg, steps up, steps across, steps back out into a side lunge, just like that. So same leg comes across, out, into a side lunge. Awesome, keep alternating those sides. Hit each side a couple times. Big step over, big step across. One more. There we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and open our hips up. You wanna get a nice neutral stance, feet kind of close together. Bring one knee straight up. Now point it straight outward, just like that. Alternating sides, just like we've done previously. Opening the gate on our hips with this one. Try to keep your shoulders facing forward the whole time. Just let your hips do the work. Bring that knee up just even with your hips, then point it straight out. Awesome, gonna do one more. And relax, gonna go back to the arms for what is, I believe, our last warm up. Yep. So for this one, we're gonna do arm scissors. So arms come right down, back in front, just like this. Personally, I like to alternate which arm is on top, which arm is on bottom each time. If you'd rather, you could do a round with all one on top, and then another round with all that same one on the bottom. Personal preference. Try to get nice and wide when you open those hands up at this point. Throw a couple more of them. And relax. Gonna go ahead and call that warm up good for this one and move into this workout.
All right, guys, we are ready to go. We are got that 10-round block here, 30 seconds for each exercise. You've got a 12-second transition. Take a little extra time if you need to. Hop back in with us on the timer, but work at your own pace. Do what you need to do. Make sure you got your water bottle handy so we can stay hydrated as we're losing some sweat during this workout. So you're gonna see me start with the 5 exercises for cardio start. John is gonna start with that strength block at the bottom, and we're gonna switch it halfway through. We're going right down the line. So you're gonna hear a quick beep here and a countdown. You're gonna get a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and that'll be the official start of the round, starting with the jacks for myself and alternating thruster or squat and press for John here. So we are ready to go, and we're gonna get our countdown, and we'll be off to the races here. So we'll hear our countdown, and that's the official start of our first round here. 30-second work blocks with that 12-second transition. So do your best to stay active through the whole round, and be sure to take an extended break if you need it. Almost there. We're gonna take our first transition here. Awesome job, guys. I'm gonna go to knee drives with my left leg planted first, and John's going right into that deadlift row with that bottom portion, hitting that bent over row. And we are ready to go. So John's doing that nice slow deadlift row at the bottom, and I've got my arms pumping along with my knee as I drive that knee up to my chest. Make sure you get those arms active. Get a good full body movement here, not just the knee.
Make sure you're hinging at those hips when you do the RDL. Hold that tension point right before going into that row. Once you complete double arm row, push those hips straight forward.
Nice job, guys. Round 2 into the books. I'm going out into a plank shoulder tap down on my mat, and John's gonna get a little core as well. He's doing knee tucks or leg lifts. You can alternate or choose whatever works best for you. So we are ready to go. Ten seconds to go. Keep working. Take that break if you need to. Try not to quit. Finish this timer. We're almost there. Moving to our next exercise. Nice job. I'm coming back up on my feet to do knee drive with my right leg planted now. and I'm still gonna get those arms involved. John's gonna take alternating lateral lunges here. Almost there, 3 seconds, get that last rep. Nice job. I'm coming up for my last cardio, drop squats, and John's finishing his strength portion with Russian twist, and we're just gonna flip-flop the exercises and keep on going.
I prefer to use one weight on these Russian twists, so I recommend you go a little heavier on this weight. Try your best to keep those feet off the ground if you can.
5 seconds to go. We're gonna switch positions. We're trading exercises with your partner. If you guys are working in unison, feel free to keep doing that. But now I'm going to the strength portion, and John's starting with his cardio portion for the last 5 rounds here. So thrusters for me, jacks for John. Ten seconds to go. Nice job. I'm going to keep these dumbbells in hand for my deadlift with the bent over row, and John's going to get his first set of knee drives going. Don't forget to move those arms too.
Make sure when you're doing these, raising that knee up far above that waistline now. Should be difficult after a couple of these, especially depending on your pace.
5 seconds to go, keep working. Great job. We're gonna both hit some core now. John's got tall plank taps, and I'm gonna do some knee tucks, maybe a leg lift mixed in there as well. 90 seconds to go for a break, guys. Keep working. Push yourself. We got a transition break coming. We'll get an extended break, and we can get a drink and wipe our sweat if we need to. We're doing knee tucks here today. Feel free to go for that full leg lift. The longer your legs are, the harder it'll be. So modify that through the round if you need to. Awesome work, guys. 2 rounds to go. That means 1 minute on the clock before a break. I'm going for lateral lunges, and John's taking his second set of knee drives, getting those arms cranking. "15 seconds, and we're transitioning to our last block before a break. Let's keep working. Don't quit. We're almost there. Just over 30 seconds total work left before we get a break. Nice work, guys. Last block coming up here. I'm doing Russian twist. John's gonna take some drop squats. And then we have a break coming. Let's keep working. 30 seconds left. Let's finish strong.
Make sure to bring those feet together right before bringing them back out on these drop squats.
And float your heels, guys, for a challenge on this Russian twist. If you gotta rest your heels down, go right ahead. Do your best today. We got 10 seconds to go. We'll have a break coming, so let's keep working. Almost there. Get those last couple reps in. Gotta earn it. Nice job, guys. We're putting about 60 seconds on the clock here. Go ahead and grab a drink. Wipe your sweat. If you're working up a sweat already, I know we are, so make sure you're staying hydrated. grab something to drink here in this transition period. That's round 1 of 3, so we'll jump back to the top. I'll go backward for my cardio round with Jax. John's gonna start with his weight round. So we're alternating with your partner. And if you guys would rather work in unison and do all the cardio and then all the strength, that's totally fine too. But maybe you only have one set of weights. It's nice to be able to trade off back and forth, right? So take that transition however you like. Whatever you want to do with your partner is totally fine. We got about 20 seconds to go, so grab that last sip of water if you need it. We're gonna go ahead and go for round 2 of 3 coming up. We're working hard. That's about 60 seconds right there, so feel free to take a few more seconds if you need to. You can always pause the video and pick right back up when you feel comfortable again. But we're gonna go ahead and take it away for round 2 of 3. I'm going for cardio, John's going for strength. We're gonna hear a beep and then it's gonna give us a countdown before the actual official round starts. So don't get going quite yet. Unless you wanna squeeze a few extra reps in, go right ahead. But here's our beep coming up, right into a countdown timer to start the round. Here comes our countdown before we take it away. There's the start of our second round.
Y'all really want to fit a lot of reps into this time? Feel free to go double arm on these squat thrusters. Don't feel like you have to alternate if it's too easy.
Just 5 seconds to go. Keep working. Finish the round strong. Almost there. Great job. First set of knee drives for me. John's going to hold on to those dumbbells for his deadlift with that bent over row in the middle there. Let's get to work. Don't forget to crank your arms. Make it a full body workout. Don't just make the legs do the work here. Gotta squeeze those elbows down. Nice full body.
On those rows, should feel like there's a string attached to the end of your elbow, pulling up only through there. Don't cheat on me.
Keep working, almost there. Awesome job. We're hitting the mat for a core round right down the middle. A little bit of recovery. Mid-round recovery here.
I'm gonna be going for knee tucks.
Tall plank taps for me. We're holding that tall plank position. Lock that core up so we're not rotating in our trunk. And if we need to modify this just to a classic tall plank, go right ahead, take those taps out. Add in a tap if you feel comfortable, slow and sure, but just holding that modification is okay too. Got 10 seconds to go. We're working hard. Nice job. I'm up on my feet for another set of knee drives. John's gonna knock out some lateral lunges here. Don't forget those, get those arms up. Drive the knee, tuck the arms. Make sure your whole body's working. "15 seconds to go. Take a break if you need it, jump back in, you still got time. "5 seconds now, finish up strong, let's go. Great job. I'm going for drop squats, my last cardio round before we flip flop. Remember, if you're working together with a partner and you want to stay in unison, that's okay too. Drop squats for me, twist for John. Almost there, less than 10 seconds, keep working. Nice work. We're ready to flip flop. John's gonna take over the cardio portion, now I'm going for strength. Take a break if you need it, let's keep working. I'm going for thrusters. Keeping our core tight as we go for that overhead press and the thrusters. Make sure we're keeping a stable spine and shoulders. We're already halfway through round 2, guys, which means we're halfway through the workout, and we're working our way on the downhill slope here. So let's keep working, keep pushing yourself. Nice job. I'm keeping these dumbbells in hand. We got deadlift to row combo for me.
I'm going with these knee drives. Start with my left leg.
Making sure we keep those dumbbells close to our thighs, soft bend at our knee, hinging our hips back. Squeeze your glutes at the top to get that strong finish for your deadlift. Make sure we squeeze those back muscles during the row. Five seconds to go. Get that last rep or 2 in. Keep working. Awesome job. We're both hitting the mat. We got a core round. We're bending our knees for the knee tuck. If you want a little extra challenge, do that straight leg lift. Maybe you can mix one and the other in there. Every few reps, get a straight leg lift in there. It's a little tougher. We're going to stick with the knee tucks for the sake of the video today. Nice work, guys. We got 1 minute to go, 2 more 30-second rounds, so push yourself through this last minute. We got another break coming up. I'm doing lateral lunges. John's got another set of knee drives coming your way. We're hinging our hip back on this lateral lunge too, sticking our butt back, loading that outside lead leg as we shift from side to side. Less than 10 seconds to go. Finish out that timer. We got one more 30-second block, but we got a break coming. Last 30 seconds, and we got a break. Keep working hard, guys. We're gonna get one more round. Round 3 is upon us after a break here. Let's get this last 30 seconds going. $15 seconds to go. We got a 60-second break coming. Let's give it all you got right here. We got a break upon us in 10 seconds. Finish strong, finish strong. Nice job, guys. That's the end of round 2. We're putting about 60 seconds on the clock again right here. Grab your drink, take some nice deep breaths, slow your heart rate. Wipe your sweat if you're sweating like we are. We got one more round to go. 10 exercises, then we'll get a nice cool down and call it a day for this Dirty 30. Hope you guys are having a good workout so far. Let's finish through our last block of 10 exercises here, and we'll be set for the day. That's about halfway through for your break, guys. A little over 30 seconds left on the clock, so make sure to get that hydration if you need to. Wipe your sweat. We're finishing up with a sweaty third round coming at you in about 20 seconds. Here we go.
At this point, if you're not making it to the end of rounds, go ahead and scale that weight back. Try and make sure you make it through the whole round this time if you didn't in the previous rounds.
Do your best, slow the intensity down. As long as you can try and finish out that timer, guys. We're almost there. That's about our minute right there. 60 seconds is up. Our last round is going to start here. Remember, you're going to hear a beep. It's going to prepare you, and then we're going to get an official countdown, 3, 2, 1, to start the round. So we're going to hear that in just a second here. I'm going back to my cardio. John's taking the weights before we flip-flop for the last round. Ready to go. Here's our prep timer. Countdown is starting, and our last round is underway. Guys, let's do it. Remember, you can slow down that intensity. Take some mods here if you need to do some taps. That jack step out to the side. Take the press out from the squat. Maybe we're just doing bodyweight squats here. Take that mod for a second and come back to the full thing if you can. Finish out that timer. 5 seconds to go. Nice job, guys. Remember, we can always just take one of these out, lower your weights, or take the row out of the deadlift portion if you need to here. For the knee drives, just lower the intensity, guys. Lower your speed, amount of reps, lower that intensity a little bit if we need to. Modify this one a little bit, but if you've still got some left in the tank, let's do it. We only got 20 seconds on this leg, right? We're cranking them out. Do your best. Start strong and slow down if you need to. Finish out this back half of this 15 seconds here. Get that last rep in there. Almost there. Awesome job, guys. We're trucking right along through this here. We got our core round here down on the mat. I'm doing tall plank taps, maybe just a tall plank if you need to. Stick with those knee tucks for the modified version. If you've got a lot left in the tank, try and get some of those straight leg lifts in. That's going to be the tougher of the two movements. Ten seconds to go. Hold that tall plank if you need to. Nice job, guys. I'm coming back up for some more knee drives here. Remember, just modify the intensity. John's going for lateral lunges, so just body weight's fine here too if you need to modify that a little bit. Just try and do your best to stay active through that 30-second timer, whatever you can do. This is your workout, so take modifications as you need to.
If you haven't tried it already, I recommend this stationary version of the alternating lunges. Might get you some more reps in that short amount of time.
10 seconds to go. Keep those arms and knees cranking here. Almost there. Nice job. Last one before a switch here. I'm going for my drop squats to round out my cardio. John's finishing on the mat with Russian twist. We're going for that touch. Try and get as low as you can. Or we can just take a side step squat here, or maybe just some more bodyweight squats, right? Just try and stay active through the round. Do your best. 15 seconds to go. Finishing strong. 10 seconds. We are halfway through the last round, guys. Got about 3 minutes to work left. Don't give up. Nice job. Halfway is right here. Remember to take an extended break if you need to. Come back and finish up the timer. We're flip-flopping. John's finishing out cardio. I'm taking my last block of strength here. Ready to go. Modify this intensity if you need to, guys. We are almost there. We're on our downhill slope of our last round today. Great job, you guys. 4 rounds to go. That means only 2 minutes of work left on the clock. Let's push through here. Get that last rep in. Here's your countdown. Nice job, guys. We're hitting the mat. Knee tucks for me.
Shoulder taps, high plank for me.
Remember to mix in those straight leg lifts if you can. A little extra challenge. Stick with the knee tucks here. And if we're fatigued from this one, just tuck one knee at a time, right? A little bit less overall volume. Still working our core a little bit, still working these hip flexors. So do your best. Take a few single leg reps and bring back the double knee tuck if you can. We are almost there, guys. Just over 60 seconds of work left. Don't cheat yourself. Let's finish strong. All right. This is our final minute underway, guys. 2 rounds to go. and we're hitting the cool down. Keep working. Let's go. We're almost there. 15 seconds on this round. One more 30-second round coming up. Finish strong. 10 seconds to go. Transition period. And it's our last round, guys. Way to go. Finish off this dirty 30 in style. 30 seconds to go. Nice job. I'm down on my mat with Russian twists. John's taking drop squats. It's our last 30 seconds, guys. Let's give it everything we got. And here we go. Final 30 seconds on the clock. Give it everything we have right here. Don't quit. Finish out this timer. You gotta earn it. We're almost there. 20 seconds now. You gotta cool down.
Yeah, I can do it.
All right. Finish it up. Let's go. Don't quit. 10 seconds. We're almost there. We are at the end of the dirty 30. We worked hard. 5, 4. Come on, push it. Get that last rep in. Don't quit. Awesome job, guys. Take a quick break here, towel yourself off, grab a drink. That's the end of our 3 rounds. John's gonna lead us through a cool down here. Let's take a few seconds to catch your breath. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. We're getting sweaty, so drink some water or an electrolyte drink if you like, so to speak. John's gonna get us a cool down here. Hope you guys enjoyed this partner workout, and if you're working out on your own, then hitting through those rounds just like you would any other workout. So thanks for being here, guys. Let's get a quick cool down and we'll call it a day.
Awesome. First off, gonna start with a classic here. Gonna start with a seating double leg reach. If this is too hard for you, if you feel like you're not getting too far, feel free to go for a single leg reach. Looks just like this. Help you reach a little further. And just make sure to switch sides about halfway through on that one, like so. Usually I like to hold these for somewhere between 10 and 30 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and call it good on that single leg reach. Next one we're gonna go into is a little bit of a ballerina pose. So one knee is gonna be in front of you, bent like this, other leg straight back. Once you've gotten in this position, take those forearms, lay across that leg if you can. See, a lot of people have trouble getting into this position. I recommend getting up on one knee just like this, lifting up, putting the knee under you, laying on it just like that. Adjusting.
I'm doing my best. John's much more flexible than I am. We're still getting a good stretch on that hip either way.
Awesome. On this one, make sure to switch sides at about this point. Opposite leg in front, opposite leg straight back. Lay on that leg. Let your body weight do the work. One of my favorite parts of this stretch. Feels really relaxing. Just let your body weight and gravity do the work itself. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and call that one good. But while we're laying down, I'm going to go ahead and move into one more. I'm going to do a laying single leg knee hug or tuck. So grab that knee, and I like to lay back again, let my body weight pull. Just hold one knee close to your chest. Keep that other leg straight and neutral. Lay that head back flat on the ground. Hold that position. Like I said, after 10 to 30 seconds, make sure to switch sides. Try to get a nice even stretch on both sides. Awesome. Then go ahead and relax. I'm going to call that one good. We're going to stand up for the remainder of our stretches. First one, going to take a wide leg pose just like this. Going to lean back, touch the ground behind your heels. Now, if you're reaching down too tight, spread those legs further apart. If you reach down, don't feel a stretch, bring them in closer together. Try to find that middle ground right where you're able to touch the ground right behind those heels. Don't have to do this one for both sides. It's already getting both at the same time, which is why I added in. Go ahead and relax. Next one, gonna hit the front of the leg here, standing quad stretch. If you have bad balance, I recommend standing next to a wall. You can put your hand on it, or choose a spot on the ground that's still. Try to focus on that point. Like I said before, should feel this stretch front of that leg and the quad. Go ahead and relax and switch sides. Awesome. Go ahead and relax. Now we need to do an arm stretch here today, of course. I'm going to go ahead and take my arm, put it over the top of my head like so. Take my other hand, rest it on top of my elbow, apply light pressure, light pressure. After about 10 seconds on that, we'll go and relax, switch those sides. Like I said before, making sure you're getting both sides on those bilateral stretches. Awesome. Now we're going to move into our last stretch from me today. I'm going to take that arm, another classic one, coming straight across, lock it in behind the elbow. This stretch will give us a nice even bit of leg and arm stretches. And relax and switch sides. This is the last stretch of the day from me. Hope you guys enjoyed. My name is John. This is Scott here today. And go ahead and relax.
All right, guys, that is all we had for today. This is Dirty 30. Like we just said, I'm Scott. This is John. This was a partner workout. Hopefully you found somebody to work out with today. If not, we can work out by ourselves, right? No problem doing that. Just working down that line, just like we did. Just no need to switch with your partner. So hope you guys liked the workout today. Don't forget to leave us a like or a comment. Let us know what you liked about today's class. We love hearing from you guys. So we hope to see you back here in the fitness center soon. If not, you can find us right here, same time, same channel on our YouTube page for more great workouts. Once again, I'm Scott. This is John. We're here at Aspiria Fitness Center. You guys have a great day. This was Dirty 30.